My teachings are based on my experiences, my raw, candid, authentic truth. Anyone can learn from what I've learned. This is me, my story, my methods, my healing, my overcoming. Thank you for stopping by.
God is not the author of confusion. I'm pretty sure we've heard that scripture many times. But what is he the author of? He is the author and the finisher of our faith. What does that mean? That means the faith that we have, he has given it to us. That means he's giving you the ability to believe. He's giving you the ability to have hope. He's giving you the ability to know that though the thing that you desire might not be here right now, that thing can come. That thing can manifest. That thing can happen if you be patient, if you believe and you know that it's for you. You know that God has set out a purpose for you. If it's in his will, he will make a way. If it's a desire in your heart, he will make a way. If you put in the work and have faith without works is what? Dead. He will make a way. And so he's the author of your faith, meaning that he gave you the faith, but also he's the finisher of your faith and the perfecter of your faith, meaning that he gave you the faith, he gave you the idea. Right? So he's going to stick by you until that idea comes to fruition. He's going to give you patience while you're waiting on that idea. He's going to give you ideas while you're waiting on that idea. And guess what? He's going to make sure that that blessing, that desire, that thing that you wanted, that thing that you hoped for, he's going to make sure that you do receive it. So he's the author and the finisher of our faith. What else is God the author of? He's not the author of confusion. We know that he's the author and the finisher of our faith. He's the author and the finisher of our footsteps, meaning he orders our footsteps. He has already created a path for our lives. He's given us purpose. It says he called us from out of our mother's womb, right? To have purpose, to have a gift, to have power. What is that power for? That power is to be a light. That power is to be an example. That power is to be a teacher. That power is to be everything that God is. In Genesis, the word says, let us make man in our image. What is the image of God? God is all seeing, all hearing, all knowing, and all able. That same ability that God has, we are an extension of that ability, meaning we have the ability to heal. We have the ability to be set free. We have the ability to be whole. We have the ability to have peace. We have the ability to add love. We have so many abilities simply because we were made that way. And in our ability, right, he has created a path for us to become the highest version of ourselves. See, God sits high and looks low, and we as humans are born into a world of sin. What does that mean? Sin is doubt. Sin is fear. Sin is going against yourself. Sin is doing things that are not adding to you. But guess what he did? He gave you the ability to conquer all of those things that will keep you down, all of those things that will set you back, all of those things that will make you feel like you can't or you ain't, right? And so he walks us through that process of how to get from feeling down, feeling discouraged, feeling defeated, feeling lost, feeling like you can't make it, each and every step to being the best version of you. And the best version of you is the most like God. He has ordered those steps for you. So he has said, you know what, baby girl, go left. Sir, go right. Ma'am, speed up, slow down, stop here, don't talk to this person. He guides us. How does he guide us? By speaking in our ear, by speaking to our heart, by giving us intuition, by sending people to teach us, by giving us his word. There are so many ways that God directs us to where he has planned and purposed for us to be. And the whole point of the mission is for us to be the best version of ourselves, for us to be who God called us to be, for us to be most like him. So when we know, you know what, I'm dealing with confusion, I'm dealing with sadness, I'm dealing with sickness, I'm dealing with so many things that are not like God, that are not like peace, that are the opposite. Anything, if you're dealing with anything that's close to confusion, it's the opposite of God. If you're dealing with anything that's the opposite of light, it's the opposite of God. If you're dealing with anything that's heavy, that's the opposite of God. So what he does is he says, you know what, I'm going to give you the faith and I'm going to give you the path to get away from that heavy burden, to get away from that sad feeling, to get away from that dark time, to get away from anything that's not like me. We know that God gives us power. We know that he gives us peace. We know that he gives us love. We know that he gives us a joy. We know that he gives us all the tools that we need to live a fulfilling life. Not only a fulfilling life, but so that our life will be so bright that it'll shine on others who are feeling down. When people look at you, they should say, dang, you know, you doing good. I want that same glow. I want that same feeling. I want to feel as whole, as strong, as powerful, as confident, as successful, as accomplished as you. But if I'm sitting up here and I'm doing good, but I'm over here, you know, feeling all down, Debbie down, or talking negative, you know, not really exuding the joy of God saving me, keeping me, blessing me, directing me, guiding me, talking to me, teaching me, right? Because we could say all day, yeah, girl, I'm doing good, I'm getting money, blah, blah, blah. But is my joy, does it exude through my skin? Is my energy high? Is my, what am I saying? What am I doing? Is my conversation? Am I experiencing the things I want to experience? Am I truly living the life that God has called me to live? And we can pretend all day, but when you're really walking in the calling and the purpose that God has for your life, it shine a little bit different. It glow a little bit different. It flow a little bit different. It's different, right? And so that is his purpose for our life, for us to need him, for us to humble ourselves and say, Lord, look, I don't know all the answers. Please help me. Lord, I desire this. Please help me. Lord, I'm dealing with this. Please help me. Lord, I want to get rid of this. Please help me. And so as we continue to allow God's will to be done, allow him to order our footsteps, allow him to increase our faith, allow him to direct where it is for us to go that he has purpose for us, that's when our life feels fulfilled. Because you can have all the money in the world, you can have all the friends, all the material physical things, but that spiritual wholeness, that spiritual peace, that spiritual fulfillment, there's nothing like it. So remember, God is the author and the finisher of your faith, and he also directs your footsteps every single day.
Want to read about my transformation journey and find out how you too can overcome any obstacle? Visit Amazon right now to purchase my book, What is Too Much? How to Do Too Much the Right Way.